Cool, we got the legendary Scorp himself, the dance MC, Fairfield, California in the building, you dig what I'm saying? Hey, if you don't know, you do now, you did. Hey, look,
Crazy.
I got my brother in the building, man. Everybody know I'm from Fairfield, California. Some people think I'm from Sac. Let me say that. I'm not from Sac. I love Sac, but that's my second home. Fairfield, California is where I'm at. You feel me? The 7 on sale, say it backwards, you dig?
Yes,
I got my brother here, Scorpion in the building. Round of applause, you dig? We in this thing. Yes, sir, yes, sir, yes, sir. Tell the people where you from. Well, I already said it, but tell the people where you from if they don't know.
Man, if y'all don't know, I'm from Fairfield, California. You know what I'm saying? You know, we represent the whole city, but I grew up on the east side. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, Big Sevens, man, Fairfield, man, all day.
Hell yeah, hell yeah. So did you go to school out here? You went like all like elementary, high school, junior high?
Yep, I went to H. Glenn Richardson.
Okay.
For elementary, Grange for middle school.
Okay.
Fairfield High. You know, I'm a Fairfield Falcon. You know
yeah, he's a dirty bird.
I'm really from the east side.
He really from that way. Grange, that's crazy. We used to, I used to, when I went to Sullivan, we played Grange.
Yep.
I used to beat our ass all the time in basketball, boy.
Yeah,
James Lake was over there too.
Yep.
Big Lake.
We had James, we had Dayla.
Yeah.
We had, Dayla, yep. Fairfield, who else we had? I
just talked to Daylight the other day. That's funny you mentioned it.
For real, that's crazy. He was a dog, boy. Yeah. We had a lot of our football. Well, let me see. Our was it our senior or no junior team? The junior team was cool, but varsity was the one that I think was really going crazy.
Yeah.
Because Bubba, you know, Keith, I think.
Yeah, I know Keith.
Yeah, you know, they moved him.
He from Vallejo, though.
Yeah, he from Vallejo. He from the V. You know what I'm saying? But when he, you know, his dad coached here. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, I didn't know that. Yeah,
his dad was a coach. So when he was playing, he was supposed to be junior varsity, but they moved him up. They moved him, like,
of course.
Like we had some
hitters.
balls.
Y'all had some hitters out there.
From Vallejo for sure too.
Hell yeah. So did you play any sports growing up?
I did and I didn't. So like boxing is my sport. That was the sport I did, but like basketball, I was uncoordinated. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't. I said the best y'all could get is me some defense.
Right.
Even with turfing, they Gary and I be doing a little basketball event sometime.
Oh yeah. He told me about that.
He'd be like, man, Scorpion. I'd be like, man, I'm trash at basketball. You do not want me on the team now. And
you know what's crazy?
Now we talk about some boxing or some other shit. I could do that, but basketball I wasn't coordinated enough. The best thing you could get out of me is some steals. I could play some defense. Football.
Man, sometimes that's what you need.
I couldn't read plays. Okay. I played on the Fairfield football team for 2 weeks before I went to ROTC. You know what I'm saying? I still remember Q Dad cussing me out one time because I couldn't understand the play. I couldn't understand the playbook. Yeah. They were trying to run a play and like I went the whole opposite way of what I was supposed to go, and he was.
That's what a lot of people don't understand about sports.
I said, nah, I can't do this shit.
The playbook, especially in football, is thick.
I ain't like getting hit.
It's thick.
I ain't like getting hit by them fullbacks and linebackers. That shit hurt. Good pass. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna take my ass to go march. You know what I'm saying?
They say football is the what do they say? They say football creates more basketball players than anything in the world because people don't like to get hit. So they change the sport.
Facts.
Like, hey, look, shit. I'm not trying to get hit. I'm about to go shoot this damn basketball.
For real.
But yeah. So no sports. When did you get into dance?
Shit, probably like seriously middle school. Middle school. We played around with it elementary, you know, fan growing up, seeing stuff, but like middle school when it really, really kicked off.
What got you into it?
Watching all the OGs. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? As far as like turf dancing, like with dancing, you know, it's Michael Jackson.
Right.
You know, it's Mike, James Brown. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, you old soul. You got
B Street, Breaking 1, 2, Crush Groove. I was watching, you know, my parents, you know what I'm saying? My stepdad, my mom, my grandpa, we was watching all that type of shit. So, but like turf dancing, it was watching all the elders that came before me.
Like who?
Skywalker, Corn, Shep, Dav, Deontra, A1, little clips, and we just used to hear little stories.
Yeah.
This is way before I even was able to get connected to it. We just, or watching them on TV. I remember seeing them on TV on 106 in Park.
Right,
you know what I'm
going
saying?
down. I remember that. I remember that too.
We were some pups at that time watching them. I'm in the barbershop getting my hair cut, seeing you. I'm like, oh, what the, you know what I'm saying? That's how I kind of was soaking that up. And then when I seen Skywalker, when I seen Corn is what made me want to start turf dancing though. Like when it comes to like, that's the person who I looked at and was like, he the best. You know what I'm saying? I still got the shoes, my Chucks, when we used to wear Chucks. You ain't gonna see me with no Chucks on no more. Right. But when we used to wear Chucks, like I still got the white and blue Chucks where I had them sign them. I ain't worn them since. Like when I got to actually meet him in person, and like built the relationship the first time when I got to meet him, I asked him like, man, like I'm a big fan, like I really respect your craft, like man, I'm a fan, like can you sign my shoe? Old school shit, you know, dancing shit. He signed that shit, I put that shit like a friend, I ain't worn him since. You know what I'm saying?
The hood hero, huh?
For
Come
real.
on now, changing lives. And what's crazy is like, he would say, I'm just a nigga from Oakland. And doing my thing. He didn't realize the impact that he had on people outside of the city. You know what I'm saying? Especially when YouTube started really like booming. You know what I'm saying? You could pull up the videos on YouTube.
And then go see the like,
Jarrell Bay had the videos out there. You feel me? Like it was a whole bunch of information that was given to people like me and you from Fairfield. Cause you know what I'm saying? Cause a lot of people say Fairfield ain't the Bay, which whatever, that's on them. That's man,
we're gonna get to that too, cause that's false.
A lot of people say Fairfield ain't the Bay, so but it gave people like young cats like us that's 40 or 35 minutes away, a 35-minute drive away to see what's really going on in the city or the town. I won't say the city because I know the city of San Francisco. I usually say that for other people, but in the town. So you said you started watching Corn and everything. And all the other OGs too. And all the other OGs, yep. So when was it, do you remember that moment you were like, I'm about to do this, I'm about to get up and lab, I'm about to go find this community of turf dancers that I can really involve myself in. Do you remember that moment? It might be a little far back. I'm gonna ask the question.
I do. To be fair too, because I did mention like my cousins was turfing too at the time. So I was like, Corners who inspired me and Odis who inspired me, but like not knowing that like my older cousins is connected, already knew them on some whole other shit, even outside of dancing. So like Pedro and Fonte used to dance. Before they were just doing music, just stuck to the music. They was turf dancers and stuff too. So they know Dav by Iceman and other names. People for like they was around, right? So I already had kind of what really made me do it is really just like being around them. Like really being around their life, and we kind of had that culture where like even out here where we remember all the black and white parties. Not that far from where we at.
They right across the street, the building right there.
You know what I'm saying? We used to have them black and white parties.
Triple Threat used to have their parties over here.
Used to have their parties, or all the garage battles on Meadow Lark, all the garage parties on Meadow Lark or Heritage Park. So we kind of like, that's where it really started to like, we started cultivating the craft, like getting a taste of it. But when I got to really be around it, it was like, oh, I'm about to really I'm about to lock in. Like, that's what I'm finna really do.
And it's funny you say that, because like I feel like Fairfield is like the city that a lot of people from the Bay come from, like Richmond, Oakland, like when they trying to get away from like that inner city feel, that all the extra activities that go on.
Everybody start migrating.
They start migrating from here or from there. Then they went to Vallejo to Fairfield to Sac. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like it just sprinkles out, and the culture for us is sprinkled out. Even though we got family in Oakland, because I was born in Oakland. A lot of people don't know that. Like I was born in Oakland. I moved here with my mom because I was living with my dad in the Bay. You feel me? But that's a whole other story. But I was living with my dad in the Bay. And then I moved to Fairfield like. Maybe I was in and out because I went to Malcolm X in Berkeley. So I was in and out between there and Bransford. Bransford shut down now. So I was back and forth living with both my parents, whatever the case may be. But so you said you got cultivated with the culture, your family. You know what I'm saying? You was watching.
And we got kind of similar stories too. Cause I'm born in Oakland. I
Yeah.
don't really be talking because it's like I'm not from there.
I'm not
so
from there. Right.
I don't like, but like I'm born in Oakland. We moved out here when I was 9. So I've been out here from 99 up.
Around same.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm saying.
So,
What's crazy, I lived in
like-
Vallejo. I was actually supposed to be a Vallejo Raider. I was supposed to
for
play
real?
with Bubba, but my mom, my stepdad moved out here.
Yeah.
And then he took the coaching job with the Fairfield Falcon Mighty Mighty team. So that's
that's what how you see what I'm
Yep, so
saying?
that's what had me over here. So it's like all those stories just intertwined with the culture.
Intertwined.
You know what I'm saying?
They was
How
trying
we grew up.
How they were trying to get away like my mom grew up on 68. She grew up in the 60s.
Right.
And my dad from 85th.
Right.
And a lot of my family from 85th. You know what I'm saying? So my grandma had a house in the Dubs.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like my family from, but it's like you could be born somewhere, but when you actually really grew up, if you can't, like I be telling people, like if people don't know, like you can't name the grocery store,
and you can't walk the streets and people don't know who you
people don't know who you are. You ain't play football.
Come on
you
now.
didn't go to middle school, high school there. You know that's
not where
crazy.
you from. That's not, and respectfully, that's not where you from. And that's why I say I'm not from Oakland. I was born there. I lived there for some years. I lived in Richmond. All my dad's side, they all from the rich, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So like, but I'm from Fairfield. I keep it like that. This my home. This my people at. This is my bloodline is. I'm still in this mug. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm Fairfield all the way. You dig? And shout out to Matt Day because he read Fairfield every goddamn.
Yeah, shout out to Matt.
707. You feel me?
I'm just talking to brother.
So what was the first dance group that you got in?
You said what? Oh, the first dance group?
Yep.
Let me see. Damn. All right, see, boom, middle school. Well, all right, high school.
Because I can tell you where I remember you from. 'Cause I think you was hanging. Speaking of Matt, you was hanging around Matt. A lot when I first met you, and I was with a group called TNG.
TNG.
Turf New Generation.
Yeah, I remember that. I remember TNG.
And we supposed to battle y'all at Fairfield High one day.
Yep.
And we.
I think that was still like LCM days when we were still going up to Liberty Christian Center.
Yeah.
That's when we had the LCM days going on around that
time. In the back of the Liberty Christian, they had the basketball hoop.
In the back. We go get everybody go get their sections. Yep.
Yeah.
We used to live for that during the week.
We used to live for it. Boy, I ain't gonna lie, them Liberty sessions kept me out of trouble. I ain't gonna hold you.
For sure,
they kept me out of a lot of trouble, my boy, because I wasn't necessarily like, I don't want to hurt nobody. I was just outside with everybody that was doing shit.
Yeah.
So I got caught up in doing a whole different lot of things, and if Liberty Church wasn't there for me to like have those moments where I could just come and hoop. They had the not the lock-ins, but like the little parties and stuff like that.
They had the little parties.
They had all that. If it wasn't for that, I probably, nigga, I don't know what'd be going on right now.
And at the time, like everybody from school was going up there
from different schools.
That's what I'm saying. It was a bridge pot right there. We all kind of, and it was always something cool to.
And the junior
even if we ain't supposed to really be there just to come have fun.
Right.
At the time, we supposed to be learning the word. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day,
we got a little bit of the word though.
We did.
We got a little bit
in
of the word.
our own way. You know what I'm saying?
A little bit of the word. That's all that matters. But
the space they created for us,
right?
It definitely played a big part in our lives.
But just to tap in on that, I ain't gonna get too deep on the spiritual realm, but even that is a part of the word, just community, giving back. You know what I'm saying? They created a space for young people to have something to do, because when me and you was growing up around in Fairfield, it was crazy. Like it's chill now.
Yeah,
for the most part. You know what I'm saying? It's chill now.
But our era,
it was a little different because we still had everybody coming from different cities, Richmond, Oakland. Everybody's coming in, and everybody families is coming in, and we all bringing that energy. And it's a small town, so like the east and the west is what, like 10, 15 minutes away. You know what I'm saying? Like compared to other cities like Oakland, east and west is like 25, 20 minutes. You know what I'm saying?
Oakland alone, they got over 100
you know
blocks.
What I'm saying? So it's like, it's completely different. So so going back to the group.
LCM,
LCM, okay.
LCM.
So when did you decide to take it serious? Like when was you like, this is really something that I want to push forward, you know, like dancing is something that I want to do?
Man, shit. Since I was young.
Yeah.
It's kind of crazy because I told my mom what I wanted to do since I was young. My stuff never changed.
Right.
The music and the dancing.
Right.
I never strayed off that path like that. Like I knew early. And as like artists, you know, you kind of go through when our parents come from a different era, so some parents don't understand off the back of what, a lot of dancers, us dancers, at least from our era,
write a book about
I
that.
like the new generation of that. That's one thing I do like. I do see more parents supporting this generation of their kids now with their art forms than our generation did. That's one thing I really love. But our generation, they go to college, go to the military, go do something like
college,
dancing,
military, or get a good blue collar job somewhere.
Somewhere, good blue collar job. And at that time, $25, $30 an hour was good. Yeah. At that time, that ain't shit now. That's minimum wage. That's new minimum wage now.
Right.
But at that time, it was like get something of that caliber, or they think of the stability, which as a parent you're supposed to, but as an artist,
sometimes
they didn't understand. But I told them I told my mom from the gate, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna do this music for this dance. That shit ain't changing.
That was for me. My parents pushed me to do sports all the way up to high school. All the way up to high school, which is cool because, like I said, it kept me out of trouble. Like I'm one of them people that I got to be doing something, otherwise I'm gonna get into something.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So basketball, track, football was like rotation. Like I don't really have no like downtime outside of that. So, but I didn't figure out I wanted to dance until around junior year of high school.
Okay.
Like I was a late bloomer.
Junior year of high school. I think you said like your junior, like I said junior, middle school.
No.
I heard that wrong.
But I was dancing though.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
But I was dancing, but I never thought I would take it serious because I was so focused on sports.
The sports, because you still have
basketball. So I was like, dancing is cool because I'm getting the hoes. Don't get it twisted. I'm gonna come to this party and I'm like, I'm gonna fuck with it. But when I leave there, school tomorrow, I got 6 a.m. practice, football practice, training. You know what I'm saying? And then I got practice after that.
You was playing sports.
Yeah, so I played sports all the way. My stepdad was my football coach all the way up until the end of high school, brother. So
you had a busy schedule then.
Man.
Now that I think about it, you always kind of been how you is now too, nigga. Like
on the go, like
you always kind of you was always doing something. That's a fact.
But that's dope to see that when you said you was 9, you wanted to dance and do music.
Yep.
And we up to, you know what I'm saying? We where we at today. And you still dancing and doing music.
I think about that all the time now that I'm older. I be like, man, that's such a blessing, bro. It's like, it get me emotional sometimes. Because when you look, you be like, damn.
Yeah.
Now I gotta I really did this shit.
You really did that shit, yeah. For
you know what I'm saying?
Somebody just posted on Threads, did you become what you wanted to become as a kid?
Yeah.
And everybody's posting pictures down there, whatever. They was like having somebody had a fireman hat on, and he grew up to be a firefighter or whatever the case may be.
Oh yeah, that little trend that's been going on.
Yeah. And I posted, I said I wanted to go to the Super Bowl when I was a kid, but little did I know I wasn't gonna end up playing. I ended up performing.
Come on.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying?
you know what I'm saying? Like,
facts. I feel you.
I ended up performing instead.
I feel you.
God got his own way of working. You know what I'm saying?
Like really divine timing.
Divine timing. I don't complain. I don't hold on to that. But it was like I said. My point was, it's dope to see that you still doing exactly what you said what you told yourself at 9 years old you was gonna do. You feel me? So from there, telling yourself that you want to be a dancer, telling your mom that, and then working hard. Was there any doubt growing up to where you feel like, you know what, this probably not gonna be it? You know what I'm saying? Cause we, like we spoke about, we grew up in a time where people was outside.
We was outside.
What I'm saying? Like we wasn't too far away from who was doing what. I ain't gonna really say on camera, but who was doing what and what was doing who and all of that. And we was around.
Politicking that was going on. Everybody was politicking.
You know what I'm saying? Politicking. And Fairfield not really gangland, you know what I'm saying? But it's a lot of cliques and a lot of different sets and a lot of different sides.
You know, we so, in a way too, like now I'm older, I think about it, we so colonialized, bro. Yeah. If you think about it, like, all right, like I said, you know I'm from the east side, you know I'm from Grande. Right? First quarter.
Grande,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Doe Villa.
we kind of just stayed right
In that
there
circle,
because we
yeah.
got our own stuff, our school, our this, our that, our market, our bus, and
Literally
we kind of
right
just
there.
stayed within that box. Some people didn't even go to the west side
At all.
At all.
At all.
They
Some
kind of
people
just
never
stayed.
went to the west.
If you was up top and you was more towards Grove and East Tabor, people kind of just stayed within that pocket.
I was over there in East Tabor.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Or when Mark, remember Marco? Remember Mark from Parkway?
Yeah, Parkway.
You know what I'm saying?
Parkway, yeah.
If you was over, everybody kind of had their own little
like the apartment complex was the community, was the section.
was the
You know what I'm saying?
community.
Like, because
Exactly.
everyone, like you said, had its own like school next to it. It had its probably a store next to
the
it. It
store,
had the bus
everything.
stop.
Bristol, same thing.
Bristol, yep, I lived over there too. Right next to the 7-Eleven.
7-Eleven right there, right across the street to school, mall down the
mall down the street.
You go
And
to the
that's
gas
and
station.
that was really probably the only time you ran into somebody that you was beefing with. I think most of the activity happened at the mall. Because everybody was going to the mall. You know what I'm saying?
That's the only thing
it's
we
right
had
it's right across the street from the west. You know what I'm saying? It's right there from Bristol.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
literally.
It's like so, but
Man, you bringing back stories, bringing back Bristol, boy. Damn.
I got my bike stolen over Bristol.
First time you tried to press me.
Right, I got my bike stolen.
Oh
but like I was saying, like has there
crazy.
been any like maybe like some, you know, outside of dance that's kind of been like, hey, you know what, maybe this ain't for me. Maybe I gotta sit back and figure out what's going on right now.
Not with dancing more so, but with music for sure.
Yeah?
With music for sure.
Like what?
Like, I remember one time, I tell you two stories. The first story, I remember one time, this is more recent. So, I toured for like 5 to 6 years. I was going on tour. So, I remember one time, like, I damn near crashed out. Like, I was venting to my big brother, my in-house producer.
Yeah.
And shout out to O. And I was like, man, I spent $25,000 on tour over my 6 period time of touring.
Yeah.
I'm like, and I'm older, cause in my head I'm like, if I don't get on, it's a young man's game. So if I don't get on by
now.
a certain age,
Right.
like man, I'm down there finna be done, bro. I ain't got no hope for me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I remember once I'm like, we ain't got no dope money, no street money, no nothing, nigga. Like tripping, like
I ain't got no niggas out here with dope backing me like that.
For real, bro. I'm like, you know how like I ain't got no. Like I just spent 25. That's a down payment on a house. Like
yeah, it is.
I'm starting to second someone like, damn, bro. Like, man, maybe that shit. Maybe it just ain't. Maybe I do need to just focus on the dancing, man.
Right.
Like maybe not, but then it was like so much stuff where I just getting blessed certain things and thinking of the big stuff and not looking at all the steps like we talked about, the journey of like, bro, you tripping.
Yeah.
You remember how you started? You didn't even know how to press up a CD, bro. Like, you on tour. You crying and complaining that you spent the money. You have faith enough to put up $25,000 on what you wanted to do on tour.
Right.
You see in the world.
Right.
That's when my mind really changed about life.
Come on now.
I started touring.
Come on now.
When I started touring,
come on now.
Going to Nebraska and South Dakota and Colorado and all Bottle Rock and all, like just seeing all this different shit and seeing how other cultures is different. Seeing other states' rules, regulations, how people are. It opened my mind up to a whole, I'm like, damn. So when I was coming back, my energy would be different. Then it was like, man, nah. That was the best thing that I could have did because of them experiences and everything I learned. It's like, you can't take that back. Like, I remember one situation when we was in New Mexico and we was with this Navajo tribe, Native Americans.
Oh, you was outside for real?
I was outside. We was at their reservation.
Yeah.
The show where we performed at probably was like maybe 10, 15 minutes away. But we was seeing all the tanks getting ported. You see the reservation look like shit, bro. You would think like, oh, nah, them reservations look like the projects.
Because they govern themselves.
They govern themselves.
All of the land, the laws of the lands change, everything.
Barely have nothing, bro. I'm talking about like literally barely have nothing. Like what we be going through sometime ain't shit to like when you see other places. You know that because you travel.
Yeah.
And I'm talking about the hospitality. I'm talking about giving us they little of everything. You hungry, you this, you that. They the most happiest people in the world. Had me have to go re-look at myself in the mirror like, man, what am I complaining about, bro? These motherfuckers got a little to nothing, even though they's free because they at peace, but it's like, you got a little to nothing. But they was the most happiest people and was willing to give us their clothes off their back, literally.
It make you really dig in that bag
like, damn.
and be like, you know, material. we become materialistic.
Very materialistic.
In our society, and it make you look like we don't even need half the shit we got.
We don't.
To live and survive. Most of it is a flex. Most of it is a trying to prove something.
Yeah. Or
to
trying to hide
everybody else. Or hide behind
it.
something. You know what I'm saying? Hide behind the insecurity.
Yeah.
You know, like I even look at that and I go a little bit deeper when it comes to like the black community, when it comes to like niggas spending 100,000 on a chain.
Yep.
But the building across the street could be 100,000. You won't even open up a daycare for the kids in your community, or you won't open up a Liberty Church or something.
For real.
Like have that for the kids. You know what I'm saying?
I feel you. No,
that's kind of where my mind went when you was talking about that. So for me, what I'm gathering is most of the trials and tribulations, I would say, coming from you is more so internal. When it comes to like just being thankful of what you have and where you're going.
I'm the opposite person.
Yeah.
I give.
Yeah.
Like my aunt told me this like recently. She was like, you know, it's okay to receive.
Right.
You give, you pour so much.
Right. And
other people cuss, or you pour.
Yeah.
You're so passionate about what you do that like when people actually do try to like receive it back, it'd be hard for me to sometimes accept that. You know what I'm saying?
That's me.
I'd be like, it's cool. You know, I'd be nice about it. I appreciate that, bro.
Yeah.
Cause I'm still thinking the shit that I ain't did yet.
Right.
Like I appreciate the love, but I'm still not nowhere near where my vision is at.
Right.
You know how I'm thinking 20, 30 years.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? In the game, but like to take the moment and sit in the moment and really. I have people like we'd be like, nah, bro, like for real, I want you to really hear me. I really appreciate, you know what I'm saying?
What you got going on and what you
doing. As I got older, now I start processing, you know, you always start processing something like, damn, bro, that's kind of crazy. Like, it shouldn't be, I shouldn't be like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, like go ahead and receive that, bro. But I think it's a thing about just be trying to balance stuff. Balance your, you know, real life and how you supposed to move. Yeah. And sometimes it's checking your ego.
Yeah.
I always be trying to make sure my ego in check.
Boy.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I don't be wanting shit to go to my head type of shit. Like it's okay, yeah, give your roses, but you know, sometimes motherfuckers you be having all that in your ear and then people get the feeling like you thinking that you like, bro, you know you still like a little piece in this thing we call life, right?
This
like,
grand
you know
scheme of life.
Like,
yeah.
Like, you know, so that'd be more of my thing, but yeah, man, for sure.
When was it you dropped your first project? Because I know we talked about dance a lot. We kind of skipped over the music part, but I really want to pinpoint that. When
2012.
Okay.
I think 2011, 2012.
Was you rapping in like high school?
Yeah.
You wasn't dropping no projects though. Was it kind of like singles?
Nah, I didn't have. Like we was me, Elijah Wan, Kai, everybody. We was Taylor. We all had our little crew. We was rapping. Yeah. But you know, but it was like we at the homie crib, little Mike. Right. We didn't have the resources. Yeah. That's why I slowed down on the music younger as a teenager because the dancing was kicking off. Yeah. And it was more of a community. I had more of a resource pool. But with the music, it was kind of like, we don't got the engineer. We don't know how to do this, that, the business of stuff. You know, we still young. We didn't really know. I kind of started learning a little bit more after I got out of high school and a little bit more of my adulthood. Like, oh, okay.
Yeah, I used to rap in high school too. We had a little group.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, we had a little group.
For a quick second, I remember.
Yeah, we was the generals, and we trained into the Swagger Boys or some shit.
Swagger Boys.
And then we always used to Spitters, D Spitter and them.
D Spitter, went to Army.
We was like,
I remember that.
Not rivals, but we a little competition between us and what was that group called? What was that group? He gonna be hella mad. Him, Smooth.
Smooth. Remember Smooth?
What was that group? They had the song TNA. I like Big Udi.
Oh, yeah. With the Flatliners?
Flatliners, that's and Ray.
Flatliners.
And Ray.
Yes, I playing.
Yeah, the Flatline
gang. Shit, man. I'm really from here, nigga.
But I was doing music, and I kind of got some resources from them. Ray was rocking with us a little bit. And I don't know if you know AKA Frank from Vallejo.
Oh, yeah.
He used to do our production and everything and make our beats and everything. So we kind of had like a little alley-oop from them, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to them guys. Knowing everybody and shit like that. But music, I wasn't doing it serious. I was just doing it because the hoes. You know what I mean?
It was fun? Was it fun?
It was fun.
It was fun.
And I grew up and I ended up going to LA and I ended up making music, dropping projects. I even got a song, Mr. Fab.
Fire.
You know what I'm saying? So I ended up doing that, but it just wasn't in my heart to continue to do music. Like,
I feel you.
I thought about doing music now, but like as a producer. Like dance tracks, club tracks, not necessarily like, cause I like house music. I'm one of them niggas that like deep house music. You know what I'm saying? Like, ain't nothing wrong. Ain't nothing wrong with it at all.
I'm late to the house music here. I had to start like really catching up. Like house music really.
It really go.
Really.
And I like the club aspect of the house music, cause when you got like, you go to a black house club.
Yeah.
You see all black people dancing and having a good time, and ain't nobody worrying about nothing, and they sweating. Cause they having fun and
they really
dancing.
out there
you know
dancing.
what I'm saying? Like ain't nobody standing around.
Be too cool on the
it
wall.
Ain't no tables. ain't no jewelry. And don't get me wrong. I still love my Africans that do that. You know what I'm saying? But it was just for me. I connect a little bit more on that side.
Yeah.
You feel me? So you say you didn't drop until after you got out of high school. What was the name of the first project?
The Orchestra EP.
Yeah.
Yep, when CDs was still around, way before.
You know what's crazy? I either bought the first one or the second one. I can't remember which one I bought.
It was Black Poet.
Yes.
You bought that one, my second EP. Yep, I remember. Yep, you did.
Because you performed it when at one of Faye's events.
Yep. That's where everything really started at. You know, with Faye. Faye played a big. Faye, for sure. Faye, Pastor Kareem.
Damn, Pastor Kareem.
He back out here too.
For real?
Yep.
Okay.
We'll talk more about that off camera.
Yeah.
Pastor Kareem, Faye.
For surely Faye. Faye gave me my first performance out. Me and Taiwan first performance.
Same.
Yep.
Like when it came to the music, she was some of the first supporters, and then she hooked me up with my boy Mike, who was shooting all my battles, Steadfaster Media.
I remember that.
His studio. She had linked me up with him.
Okay.
I couldn't afford the big studio. She's like, you gotta start something smaller, but I think I got a homie that can. Like what you doing,
at the house in the closet. Everybody, I know niggas that still record in the closet.
History ever since. That's the person I always try to give her flowers too. Like Faye did a lot.
Faye deserves everything she asked for.
In fact,
she's been one of them people that's been giving from the moment I met her. I didn't know her name. She probably didn't know my name at the time. She was like, y'all want to perform? We love you. I seen you around. Whoop, I got the kids. You want to come teach?
You want to come
if
do
you just
whatever
wanna come
you want to
Bliss,
do? Yep.
This is when it was the old Bliss with the black and white checker floors. You know what I'm saying? She lended her spot to the Crumpers to have their sessions and events there. Like Faye is a big part of the community from Fairfield to Vacaville.
Yep.
You know, so I say even Sacramento. I'll go far Faye. The Beta Shack.
Vallejo too.
Yeah, I'm about to say that. I swear the Beta Shack.
She deeply rooted.
She deeply rooted, and she been one of them people. So shout out to you, Faye. If you listen to this, I'm gonna tag you in this. We love you. You feel me? Shout out to you. Do you know how many projects you got out as of now from when you first started to now? I know that might be a crazy question, cause
I got like seven, maybe 7 or 8.
Seven. Okay.
Cause like I just put out my sophomore album, a year and a half ago. But the other projects more like EPs.
Gotcha.
Like 7 tracks, 8 tracks.
Yeah.
It wasn't a full-length album. I didn't want to do a full-length album yet because it was like, who gonna hear it? It was like I was trying to build up my catalog, build up. It's like artist development projects. Yeah. Before I was able to like do what I'm doing now, like in the craft.
Okay, cool. Oh, my bad, fly. Shit like that. So,
the fly was some camera
it's a fly
work too.
Camera. I'm trying to sleep away and stuff like that. So with dance, when you were on tour, did you dance or was it strictly music?
Both.
So like, walk me through that. Like, so if I'm going to a Scorpion and Dance MC show, right?
Yeah.
Is it like a breakdown of dance? Like, walk me through that experience.
So it's like, I looked at it as like, I was on my, hip hop. Like I tell people, I'm a 2-element hip hopper. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So when I was doing my sets on tour, I would do a 15-minute set. We got 15 minutes, so I'd do a 15-minute set of my music, and then it'll be a 5-minute set of me dancing.
Right.
Going out dancing, raw. Think of it as like a street show.
Got you.
But it's in clubs, it might be in a theater, wherever we at. But that type of concept. Yeah. So you know how we hype up the crowd, I hype up the crowd. Then then I start doing my boogie.
So
about 4 to 5 minutes. Yeah.
It's a real show. It's a real show.
I always thought that that put me in my own little lane.
Yeah.
Since I was like at my shows, I'm like rapping and dancing like I ain't hired no dancers. Like,
Right.
you can book me for dancing,
Right.
book me for the rap,
Right,
book me
right,
everything
right.
in one show.
And I asked that because, you know, I work with artists and stuff like that in LA, and I
Yep.
know a lot of artists, they have their dance breaks as well, but usually
Yep.
they have choreography.
Yeah.
So it's like I won't say I don't think either one is easier or harder. I would say it's a little less for them to think,
Yeah.
because it's like, okay, I've been doing this every single night. But with you, use a freestyle, your freestyle god, you freestyling out there every night, or is that like something
Yep.
you was just like,
I'm freestyling.
yeah? Okay.
Like, and we had custom tracks too. So a lot of the tracks I was doing Dab Turfamentos.
Yeah, Dab had them, boy.
So it's like I'ma still have some type of like original dance track,
Right.
bringing my own little flavor.
Right.
And yeah, we'll go out there. Then sometimes we would make show mixes and stuff too.
Yeah.
Like it'll go into something else, maybe another instrumental, and put on like a whole little thing. But it'll still be all like in a freestyle flow.
That's okay.
So that way every show they didn't get the exact
same
same thing.
And that was the main point I was asking that question. You know what I'm saying? Like you was giving every audience something new when
Yeah.
it comes to your freestyle. Of course, you know the tracks are gonna be the tracks,
same.
the set is gonna
Yeah.
be set. But that one section where you got to put the mic down and really
Really just let off.
Okay, you was giving them something new
And
every time.
sometimes the dancing sometimes got more love than the music at some stops.
Yeah.
It'd be like that. Like
Yeah.
they might have music might have been cool, but then when I got the dancing, it was like, oh shit.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
oh, and it made them like want to go listen to what I was doing and everything after they seen the dancing.
Right.
So I thought that was cool.
So where'd the name Scorpion come from?
I mean, Matt Matt, Matt.
Really? I did not know that.
Matt, the reason why I give Matt credit for it because Matt taught me how to do the original Scorpion. That was my first power move. So he showed me how to do it.
Oh, I'm learning something right now.
You know what I'm saying? So I remember like when we was I remember one time we was in the lunchroom and we was like sessioning or dancing and he had hit it, he had did it. He like boo, wooka. You know what I'm saying? I was like, ooh, that shit was crack. I was like, let me see if I can do it. And he was showing me how to do it. He was
Right.
like, and then that one move, I made that just went. I went off
so
with it.
many different variations of that
Of
shit.
it started just freaking on it.
I have not.
But yeah, shout out to my brother. You know what I'm saying, man?
When you started doing the Scorpion, at that time I haven't seen dancers do it the way you did it and how you was able to implement it into a style. You know what I'm saying? Like, and shout out to Matt, bro. Matt,
I'm telling you, man, I don't give enough credit. I tell Matt all the time.
credit.
I always give him his credit.
Side note.
Shout out to Matt.
Matt was one of the first people to tell me to move to LA. And I did
That
move
sound
to
like
LA.
some Matt shit.
And we sat down. I was out there. I had no friends, didn't know nobody. And me, Matt, and Antoine lived in a small studio apartment. And I was just staying with them trying to figure it out.
The classic dance
Man,
hustle
look,
days.
and they had their thing going. I spent my birthday by myself, and I went to this soul food spot on Lancashire. And my nigga Matt pulled up because he was like, I ain't gonna let you spend your birthday by yourself. He probably don't even remember this, but he's
That's
like, I ain't gonna let
crazy.
you spend your birthday by yourself. And so we've been locked in before that, but right then I knew, I said, he might be he might be an acquired taste to some people.
He was pushing
but
me
he's
in the
solid.
choreo. He was telling me to
But
do
he's solid,
choreo.
though.
Solid.
Solid as hell.
I'm
So
like,
shout out to Matt
man,
too.
I don't know, man. Choreo might ain't gonna be my thing. He like,
Yeah.
nah, just come to one of my classes. I
Yeah.
go to one of the fake classes, he do it. I do the class and shit, I'm all uncomfortable and shit. But he like, nah, you was getting it. He was like, I noticed when you under pressure, that's when you really
That's
start,
when you
really start locking in.
Yeah.
You start catching on hella quick.
Pressure
I'm
creates
like, yeah,
diamonds.
you able to see all that in an hour? He like, yeah, bro, I'm telling you. Da-da-da. But I didn't want to do that. He was trying to tell me to go to LA, go take the class, go.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, you gonna win.
Some people wait.
But-
Some people waiting for that. You know what I'm saying? Like you had your own lane.
But he had my interest, like my best interest
Yeah.
though. Like how you was saying, like
Yeah.
we all probably got like a story with that one.
And what's crazy, I don't think a lot of people know Matt was really him when he was a turf dancer.
Yup.
I don't think people.
Matt was saucy, bruh.
Matt was a saucy
Put
nigga,
on
bro. Like,
Mobby, you know what I'm saying?
Matt
Get that
was-
footwork going.
Matt was Matt was the way. If you came from
put
out
the
of
bottle
town,
down.
right?
He started sleep.
If you came from out of town, you was a turf dancer. We was sending Matt your way.
Yup.
Matt was
one of
him.
them guys, bro.
He was in the Fairfield with the Fairfield Go Wild video dancing. Like he was the one dancing. Like Matt was really him. Shout out to that guy. So Scorpion came from the actual move.
Yup, the
but
actual
Matt
moves.
was like taught you to move.
And he taught me to move.
And then you went, and is that when you realized like how pause, how flexible you was, like, because
I didn't even realize it then fully yet.
Really?
Nah, before I even was named Scorpion, I got to many stages. Like, I was Mr. Fantastic for a minute. I was Punisher when I battled Retro.
I remember that.
I was Punisher.
You wore the shirt.
Wore the shirt. I'm fresh from the movie and everything. That's where the shit came from. Yeah. I was Mr. Fantastic. Remember the Lord's Gym in Sacramento?
Yep. The Lord's Gym
battles. Battle out there when we was kids.
Uh-huh.
I was Mr. Fantastic at the time.
Okay.
So it was like, but it was another guy named Mr.
won that
Fantastic.
one, didn't you? I feel like you won. I feel like you won one. A couple of them, matter of fact.
Yeah, out there. Yeah,
the Lord's Gym battles. Yeah.
That's when I first met Scoop, DeMonte, and stuff. Because BA wasn't created yet. They was Turf Fanatics.
They was Turf Fanatics.
Turf Fanatics. That's what
with PJ and then
we started building a relationship with them. Then when Scorpion came, then that's when you get like that was literally like the week after, 2 weeks, like 2 or 3 weeks, a couple months after, I did my first Slaughterhouse. When I met Neem at the street show, when I battled Retro. That's when I first met Neem, first met Dopey, I met a lot of people.
Rest in peace,
at the street show. Rest in peace to Neem, man, for real. Real legend.
Oh, real reputable.
Real legend.
Real reputable. Come on now. It's when I interviewed Fraj, I was learning so much about. I didn't even know it wasn't dancers like that.
Oh yeah.
They was just two people that just wanted to see the culture move forward. They wanted to see these kids move. You know what I'm saying? These kids move forward, and like, it's rare to find individuals like that who don't want nothing from you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
I remember one time. I wonder if Fraj remember this. I remember one time, like, when we went to Golden Gigs.
Yeah.
We went to Golden Gigs, and Fraj was sitting there tripping early. This is before I even really knew, but on the behalf of the kids and stuff. Like, she was like, Mick was young too. You know what I'm saying? She wasn't like trying to, she was just kind of like telling, Mick, like we gonna pay, and everybody else that's adults, gonna put but the kids just they don't have it. So crazy? She was kind of like that from day one. Even before I really knew her, she kind of was like pressing for the kids, like about the kids. You know what I'm saying?
And what's crazy is she told that exact story when I interviewed her.
For real?
She told that exact story.
That's crazy.
She told that exact story.
So you know I ain't lying.
So I know you're not lying. I'm about to sit here smiling the whole time, like
I remember I was there that day.
Yeah.
I was there that day and I remember sitting in line. Like, I remember that. I remember her with her.
Shout out to Fraj, man. hey, everybody get love in this video, man. Shout out to Fraj, man. So you growing up, you in high school, you doing music, and now you I'ma say you grew up into Scorpion.
Yeah.
Right. So when do you, in your mind, is like, I have to go battle, and when is that first battle?
Man, before I get into that, I want to say the second part of so Matt taught me to move. Okay. And then I tweaked on that, with the style made it, went with Scorpion.
Whole shit, yeah.
But then when I got older and did research, the first king was named King Narmer. The first Scorpion king. Okay. So he unified Upper and Lower Egypt. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Pre-dynasty. So when I got to like researching and studying and learning more about the actual Scorpion King and King Narmer and what he did and who he was and like what he was doing, it was like, our name got power in it. Whatever your name is. Absolutely. So when I took on, when I got that information, I took on a whole different like energy with it, knowing that like what I felt, how I got to it, but when I know what that was like, do you know what your name really is?
Right. You got the power.
I kind of hold it with more of a little bit more, even with more pride.
And that's why I put the king in front of Mosi. When I was King Gutter, I put the king in front of him.
King in front of Mosi.
I gotta let you know that the presence needs to be felt.
Be felt.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's a long story with that as well. I ain't gonna get into that, but you know what I'm saying? But it's just that divine, when you get that name on you, you gotta stick to it and you gotta hold, you know what I'm saying? Like, what they say, it's just like in life. That last name, the family. Remember back in the day where everybody family knew each other by the last name?
Oh, by their last name.
That's the Joneses.
Yeah, that's the Joneses. That's the
Williams.
Yeah.
That's the Watts. That's the. It's the kind of the same thing with dance. You understand? You built that reputation of that name, and then you gotta own it and stick to it. You know what I'm saying?
I don't even like calling dancers by their real name. It be feeling weird now. You know what I mean? We take on our characters, but we be like, what? Hey, bro, we got nicknames and stuff. We be like, come on. I hear a person's real name, be like, what?
Yeah, that's
I be
funny
forgetting that's your name. My bad.
So what was your first big battle? Like what?
My first big battle.
Yeah, like what you consider a big battle.
Damn. Either at the Youth Uprising or at Golden Gigs, for sure. I'm trying to think who did I battle before. Well, no, let me say, what was first? Retro, that was a big one.
Yeah, cause
Retro for sure.
Yeah,
and that's what actually.
Retro was at his peak when you battled him too.
When I was at his peak, and I put up, that was the street, so I put up money. Retro's like, man, the rules is woo woo woo, and I already had the camera rolling.
Yeah.
So like my girl at the time is before my wife. You know what I'm saying? We out in the city. We out. You know what I'm saying? I'm out with my boy Stutter too. I'm out with Stutter. We out. Shout out to Stutter. We out in the city. And I was like, it's for my birthday. I was like, man. I'm gonna catch Retro one of these things. Like everybody, I'm gonna catch him, I'm gonna battle him. So we had our camera on us. You know what I'm saying? So my girl at the time, she had the camera roll. I said, start rolling the camera.
Yeah.
Cause I seen him across the street. Yeah. I said, there you go, right there. Hey, start rolling the camera. Like you gonna have to battle me. You know what I'm saying? Type shit. So I come over there. She got the camera rolling. I'm like, man, what's up, Retro? I'm trying to battle. Ooh. You know, Mean was like, man, nigga, you know, Retro a hitter, nigga. You know what I'm saying? You know, you might battle some other niggas. Woo woo. Retro like, man, you know, usually how the rules go. But then Mean was like, Retro, he got that camera rolling, nigga. It's like, you want to battle that nigga? So I put up a couple dollars. My girl at the time put a couple dollars. Put up a couple dollars so I could battle.
Yeah.
And then we went to work there.
Right.
But that's when I first got a lot of people started showing me love.
I was about to say, cause
from there, everybody was there. A lot of people was there. They're like, who is this?
I was about to say,
doing all this crazy
cause
shit.
When footage dropped of you battling, it was like, took off. Everybody knew who Scorp was. Everybody knew what was coming.
At first, they thought Punisher and Scorp was two different people.
Yeah,
and then people used to argue online, be like, no, Scorp is Punisher. He just changed his name.
So you was one of the first to change your name before everybody started changing their name. You just, Soulja Boy, I was the first one to change my name. You know what I'm saying? I thought it was me. I didn't change my name so many damn times, boy.
Facts. You know, you gotta find your identity. You gotta try to find, you know, what stick. But that retro battle was definitely a big battle. And I take pride in that battle too, because it wasn't like somebody just put me on. It was like I literally put up money about put myself in because I believed in myself.
Because you believe in yourself. Same way you put up that 25 for that, you know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? So like to see that, I didn't know it was gonna transform into what it did. Yeah. But I knew it was a line moment. Right. And then that just went from there. Mean invited me out to Slaughterhouse, I think that following weekend. Right. I go battle Kobe, SB. They said he undefeated in sack. Go wrap him up. You know what I'm saying? They like, who they like, bro, I was just running through people. Bop, 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 at that time.
Because nobody could do what you do. Like, you would actually need to go get a contortionist. Yeah. And then they gotta be able to dance, because you know they just do the contortion.
I'm a fan of contortion. That's where a lot of my style is inspired from. The actual circus acts that can bend their bodies and put themselves in the boxes and do all that type of stuff. But when I was starting to take actual contortion classes way later, they was like, the shit that you do, we can't do that. And I said, bro, y'all put yourselves in boxes like this. What do you? They like, nah, we ain't never. When the contortionist told me, that's when I knew I was really different. When the contortionist, when the top tier contortionist
you probably didn't see it, but everybody knew you was different.
They was like, nah, bro.
Because like I was saying, like to be able to be a contortionist, but to also dance in the positions that they're in is different, bro. Like you doing the break dance, swinging a leg around, throwing a leg, going around, dropping down, bending it around, and then you get up and you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like it's different, bro. It's like a lot of people don't understand how difficult that is. It's very difficult.
It's a difficult art form for sure. Like contortion, people think the contortion is just arms. I'm talking about full body contortion, upper body contortion. Yeah. If you a lower back contortionist, mid contortion, because everybody is a different type of contortionist. Yeah. Like I'm trying to think, like a person from our culture, like let's say Crow, right? Yeah. Like if you take me and Crow, like flexibility. Like Crow, it's more of a high top and a mid top contortionist.
Oh, okay.
Right?
Okay.
He's flexible. He's hella flexible.
Okay, learn me something then.
Right?
Learn me something.
But like, and he do ground moves, but I'm more of a lower tier contortionist.
Right.
A lot of my stuff is on the ground, here.
Right.
Or like, his hips is a little bit more looser than mine.
Yeah.
Right? He could throw his leg off of both of them.
Right.
Right? My right hip is more looser than my.
Right,
it's just
right,
like
right.
certain forms of contortion. If anybody who's a contortionist,
They
they
can
know.
see it.
They know
Right,
exactly
they'll see it.
what I'm saying. Like, shout out to Crow too. But like, use us as like contortion, because you know he hella flexible
He hella
too.
flexible too.
You can
He's
see
probably
the
like
different styles.
He's probably
of
like the second
the
most
art of
flexible
it.
one in the turf game to me.
Yeah, because
Like,
he another flexible.
he another
one
dog.
too. Me and
Yeah.
Crow, that was kind of like me and Crow. For sure, like
yeah.
me, Crow. Yeah, like me and Crow. We always was waiting for somebody to come up after us, but it ain't.
Y'all don't know how. I don't think y'all, cause y'all can do it. I don't think y'all know how hard that shit is. Yeah, it's a reason why it's not a lot of y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah,
it's
I feel
hard.
that.
It's hard to do that, brother.
Man.
It's hard to do that. Let's talk about the turf game a little bit.
Okay.
As of today, 2026.
Okay.
I believe it's June 2nd.
Okay.
How do you feel about the turf game?
Man, I mean, what part?
Let's just say, let's start in turf dancing in general, like
Turf
the
dancing.
style of it. Before we even get to the events, let's talk about the style.
The style.
The style from how we grew up
on it?
until now. Let me know your thoughts on that.
I do like in this time that the generation of now, they got access to technology. Like YouTube came out in 2008? So you gotta think.
That's when it popped. It been out, but it
was
popped
out
around.
before that, but it popped in
it popped
08?
around 08.
So about like around 08? Okay, so it popped around like around 08. So if you say everything before 08 back didn't really get the opportunity to have, like if we was able to have like A1 and more like STI Jack or Lil D or you know, Rich James or, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Dab, like they didn't have the tech like that, right? They was that just not the era they came from. So I do like that this era got the where they can put all their stuff out. It's more of a it looks more possible than when we was young because they got the technology, if that makes sense.
No,
Like
definitely,
it's like, okay, no, you can really do this because of the time that we in now. It's more accessible. So I do like that. I think right now that it's the era now, and it's not all they fault. It's just not the same energy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like the era that we came up in, it was more raw. It was more community based.
Yeah, most definitely.
It was more competitive.
Yeah.
And it wasn't about the money. It wasn't about like none of the other stuff. It was just about respect. It was just about you earning your respect. You know what I mean? I think you dope, or I feel like I can get with you, you can get with me. Let's get that in. Before like the medals and the cash prize, the big cash prizes, and it was about the earning of respect. You know what I'm saying? So I do think there's some good things now, and I think like also now with the turfing, it's like a lot of people also don't want to do it. You know what I'm saying? Like there's a lot of controversy behind that. Like, you know, you got people who will say F turf dancing, or say that they turf dancing, and then you not taking out the opportunity to really like sit with the style that you say that you want to represent.
Right.
That's caused a barrier, right? A bunch of back and forth.
A bunch of conversations sparked from that.
A bunch of different conversations. I don't think a lot of them want to learn it, right?
Yeah.
Now these younger kids, I'm talking about that's like 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 around there, they really locked in. They really
skip the generation.
learn. And sometimes it be like that, it kind of skip.
Yeah, skip the generation.
I don't think it's that generation whole fault, like y'all just don't, but you can definitely see that like you kind of pandering, like you don't want to do the style, but then like you want to capitalize off the style, or you want to, you know, you getting shows or workshops or gigs or different things off the style, but then you kind of like violating the style when you do that.
And
you know what I'm saying?
I want to chalk. I would chalk it up to the internet.
Yeah.
Because I feel like that what you speaking on happened in a lot of styles.
Yeah, I
hip hop, popping, crump. You know
Oh,
what I'm saying? Like,
yeah,
people was
yeah.
just doing it for the recognition and not for like, the culture of it and not for the actual essence of
Essence
what
of it.
it's, you know what I'm saying, what we grew up in, because turf dancing is really not that, it's a young,
It's still a
young
pop. I
style.
tell people all the time, we still a
Crumping is
pop.
still a young style. Like, these are younger styles. I don't know when, I want to say Bruck Up is older, but flexing is a newer style.
The evolution
The
of it.
evolution of Bruck Up, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like, so these are newer styles that the essence started and then the internet hit and now everybody is like, I want to be in the front of the camera. I got to be the face of whatever. So
Yeah.
they kind of do what feels right to the people.
To the people.
And not the culture.
You know, some people
hope that
got
makes
the
sense.
no, that makes perfect sense. Some people got the you know, the internet addiction, that dopamine.
Yeah,
You know, you start getting a lot of views, likes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Stuff like that. Sometimes I get to people's head. I just wish people would respect the art form a little bit more. That's more of my thing.
And then with turfing, right?
Yeah, with turf dancing, just respect the art form a little more. And I want to say, you know, it's always been a thing of like, oh, they say if you don't bone break, if you tut, if you do anything outside of the foundations, then you're not turf dancing. That's a myth. I want to dead that narrative. That is not true. None of the elders said that. I'm talking about from every era people before mine.
Right.
None of the elders never told anybody from the generation, me, all the way up, all the way down, that like, hey, if you add and incorporate other things, then we not messing with it and it's not turf dancing. All they've ever asked is, if you're gonna be representing turf dancing, then actually come learn the history, come learn the culture and the style. If you doing your foundations and you incorporating other stuff, that's gonna happen. You know what I mean? Like, I incorporate other stuff. Now, one time, none of them. I've never said you need to change your style. What you doing ain't none of that. They just told me, hey, you just gotta work on your foundations. You got the other stuff. Now you just gotta continue to work on your foundations.
Right.
That's all they be asking. Hey, just make sure that you incorporate them foundations, not just a shimmy and a kick out. It's like, no, I am turfing. You know what I'm saying? It's like, nah, like actually try to take some time to get your groove and the boogie and find your identity in it and learn some of the foundations. That's it. That's all we asking. That's what they and now I'm an OG, cause I keep saying them because I'm mentioning the elders before me.
Yeah. Me
being an elder myself, you know, that's all we asking. We respect. I know I do, like, I respect what some of the youngest and stuff is doing. I mean, you're supposed to, you know, support the next generations, but the other younger generations also got to be able to have an open ear as well. You know what I'm saying? And be able to meet me in the middle. Because at the end of the day, it's just about preserving the culture. We want this to be here another 100 years from now. Right. You know what I'm saying? And we only can't do that if you know, we can't get on some type of middle ground and actually execute what we need to do. You know what I mean? And people need to get out their feelings. You know what I'm saying? People act like you need some more emotional intelligence. I'm just keeping it a buck. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
like,
that's what we're here for.
A lot of people overly emotional, need more emotional intelligence. You know, just because somebody is giving you some criticism or critique, don't mean they hate you or they trying to disrespect you or violate you. They're just like, hey, I care about you enough or the style that much. I'm just asking, hey, can you, work on this a little bit. Hey, work on that. Don't take it as, oh man, you know, oh man, you trying to, you can't take. It's like, nah, bro, relax.
It's a lot of egos in the turf game.
Ego is
like,
nasty.
I think it's too many egos for the community of turf dancers to be so small.
I agree.
You know what I'm saying? Like that, and then that's just from me looking in. Like, I feel like, yeah, the ego is there because as a battle dancer, you're supposed to have that. You step in the ring with anybody, you're supposed to be Muhammad Ali. You're supposed to think you're Muhammad Ali or Mike Tyson. You know what I'm saying? But outside of it, when the music is off and we all in community, and it's like, oh, bro, I seen you can do, like you said, I seen you can do this. Maybe you should, or you should implement this. You don't have to if you don't want to. People should be able to take that criticism and move forward with 100%. It and not think nobody don't like them, or if somebody say, oh, I beat this person, or you didn't beat me, this, that. Like, it shouldn't be so, you know what I'm saying?
So
like, it should be
more than dancing, or it just like,
more than dancing. It shouldn't be more than dancing.
Yeah, and it's bleeding through to other stuff, and it shouldn't be like that.
It should not be like that.
I look at it like this, brother. Everybody ain't gotta like each other. Nope. I ain't telling nobody to be kumbaya with nobody.
Yeah.
kiss somebody behind.
Right.
All I'm saying is we all in this public environment that we love to do right in this community.
Right.
We all gonna eventually see each other. We in this space. There should be some type of middle ground of like, okay, like I might not rock with you like that.
Right.
But I'm not gonna violate you or disrespect. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We still in the same
Still the same
community.
circle,
I'm not gonna talk to you crazy or go try to backdoor you or nothing.
Right.
Should be some type of balance. That's just me personally, how I personally feel. You know what I mean? Like,
same.
it ain't gotta be kissing, but we should have some type of ground when we in this. And that's with anything.
Right.
You people work with people they don't like all the time, but you still gotta.
I was just about to say that.
You do it at work. I mean, you still
I was about to say some people clock in and work. They don't like their boss.
You know what I'm saying?
They would not hang out with them outside of work.
Keep it professional and still be cordial and respectful. It's a, you know what I mean?
You give a head nod and keep it moving. You do your job over there. I do my job over here. We keep it peaceful. My office is over here. Your office is over there. Like, my workstation is here. Your workstation is there. Like,
and we cool.
And we come together on projects and get it done, hand it in, and we go about our day.
Facts, man.
And that's how, excuse me, and I'm with you on that. You know, I feel like there should be a lot more communion when it comes to that. Granted, I feel like it's, for us, it's starting to get there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I agree.
But
there is, I do like some of the new energy.
Yeah.
I do like some people maturing now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I see a lot of that, even with some of the youngins, like they really want to learn.
Right.
Like they like, oh, we really want to, like, the history, the foundation, and like I love that part. It's gonna take time. You know what I'm saying? But we are making some steps.
Right.
There's some BS still going on that we.
It's always gonna be BS.
It's gonna always
be BS.
We can't like talk about it and not. It is some good, and we are making steps.
Our generation, and like I said, it's still young. What generation turfer would you be considered?
Fourth.
That's a baby.
Yep.
That's a baby. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's a baby. You know, because I'm assuming the first two generations wasn't on no dance stage.
Nah.
The niggas was in the streets. They was on the blocks. They was, you know what I'm saying?
Like, no venues.
There wasn't no venues.
Nothing.
It wasn't no battles. Like, none of that. Like, I tell people all the time that's not from the Bay, like all my people like on the East Coast and the South, I'd be like, it was a point in time where you could tell where somebody was from by the way they would turf dance.
Yeah.
It was almost like how LA, you know, they got everybody walk.
Yeah.
Some people do the crib walk, some people do the blood walk, the Hoover stomp.
Yeah.
You understand? There's different sets, got different
They got their own.
It was the same with turf. Like, you could tell by the way somebody would shake their dreads and how they was bouncing where they was from. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Be able to tell, for real.
The hairstyles, like
the way they dress, everything.
Everything. You like, if you had a turban on, you was probably from Oakland.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's one of them situations to where I think once it's young, like you said.
Yep, still a pup.
The internet happened.
Yep.
Now we getting past the internet because we know the internet is here. Everything is starting to like, okay, make sense and putting those pieces together. Like, how do we put the culture with the internet?
With the internet.
And not like the old heads saying, no,
that go against the,
that internet stuff. And it's not like the young bucks like, oh, them old heads don't know. It's like finding that middle ground. Like
middle ground, bro.
Middle ground, that common ground to where everybody
we need the internet. I mean, that's how we're able to get this stuff out here to the world.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But then it also has this, its dark side to it.
Right.
Like,
When good comes to bad, bad comes to good.
That's life.
It's divine. You already know. Let me ask you this, because I've been wanting to know. This is a personal question for me.
Okay.
How do you feel about the music in turf dancing right now?
It needs to be updated. We need more people making turf dancing tracks. They don't gotta be from, I don't know, we keep looking for the rappers to do it. It don't gotta be from the rappers. A lot of the dancers are producers, do make production.
Right.
Like Dav got turfamentals, you know what I'm saying? But everybody wasn't really dancing to it like that. It wasn't as popular. But other people in the community, they do got production and stuff. It's like, we gotta update Crumpin' got their own tracks, Light Feet got their own tracks, Poppin' got their own tracks. You get what I'm saying? Everybody got Flexin' got their flex tunes, their own tracks. So we need a hub of a bunch of music of our own tracks, updated.
Hip hop starting to get their own tracks outside of like the mainstream music.
They got all their own
Gemini,
tracks.
Taylor X.
Keith something. I don't know. Grim just put me on him. Keith something.
Yeah, okay. I'm gonna have to check him out.
So
yeah.
Keith don't quote something Keith or something like that.
Shout out to
one
him.
of them Taylor X people. Shout out to them.
Shout out to him. Yeah.
Them overseas people.
So exactly. And that's why I asked this question, because like I feel like we moving far away from the essence of it because the music is moving far away from the essence of it. I feel like I call it Bay Area drill, quote unquote.
Okay.
Where it's like everybody talking about the ops, and it's like more of, it's less of a bouncy type of beat than it is just like, you know what I'm saying? Like the beat don't make you want to turf dance to it.
Yeah.
It don't got the bounce that turf dancing has in it when you really quote unquote fucking with it. You know what I'm saying? So I think to me, that's a part of the problem that's taking away the essence of turf was the music. Because the music starts with everything.
Right.
You hear the music first, and then you go and do the style, and then like you hear Memphis juking, you hear some some Memphis music, it's gonna have that gangster walk in it immediately. You know what I'm saying?
As soon as it come on, you gonna feel that.
You feel me? So
presence, for sure.
Like you said, light feet. As soon as you hear the light feet, you know the shoulders is gonna shimmy.
Tracks
you
and all that.
You know what I'm saying?
Light feet tracks. Yeah.
What's it? D-Cole.
Yep. D-Cole.
D-Cole.
Yep.
You know, and then Poppin was Legends. Shout out to Legends, the Beat Slayer. That's my dog.
Yeah.
Shout out to him with Poppin back in the day. You know what I'm saying? He's still doing his thing now. I just think, like you said, it's just finding that common ground and creating the culture again with the music, with everything that we got going on. Because it's there.
Yeah.
Like, it's there.
Yeah, we gonna get there. We for sure gonna get there. Like, turfing ain't going nowhere, man. Like, all we can do is continue to scale and go up. You know what I mean?
That's shit and that's all, brother. And Score said, if it's up to me, it ain't going nowhere,
Ain't going nowhere.
So why turf dancing and why not any other style?
Ain't no other style like turfing, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, everybody feel about their style, but I do feel like turfing is one of the best styles in the world.
Yeah.
I feel like we one of the styles that can adapt to anything, that can keep our foundation and incorporate everybody else's stuff, and then sometimes sell it better than their own style sometimes at points. Our swag, man, not even just like, I'm talking about like, when I say so, I'm talking about our presence. Like when you see a turf dancer pull up, you see I got a windbreaker on right now. I'm kind of look like I'm about to go battle lightweight right now. Like, beanie, I ain't put but like it's the whole presence, the energy, and the swag about turf dancing. You know what I mean? Some styles not, and it's like crumping is more aggressive.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Jukin, it's hood. It got that gutter. You know what I'm saying? Crunk ain't dead, crunk ain't dead, crunk ain't dead.
Yeah.
The crunk ain't, you know what I mean? The turfing, it get the women. A lot of times women don't want to see all the craziness, all that, and when you just out there and you boogieing, and the women I be telling people go do a little boogieing. That's why I be trying to tell people if you was to embrace your culture more, you know what I'm saying? Like, turfing is really meant for like a Red Bull, a World of Dance and stuff like that, because how it can blend. Y'all just ain't really selling it right, because y'all ain't taking the time to just learn a little bit more about y'all art form, where you from. But it's really for all styles. And I was gonna say, from my perspective.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, for sure.
From my perspective.
But I was gonna say also, like, a lot of other styles you can't dance with.
You can't dance with women like that. That's what I was trying to say. With turfing, you can.
Yeah.
Women
and
love
that's why
that.
I tell people, they be like, why you started turf dance? And I was like, to get the hoes.
The women, that's part
when I was young, to get the hoes. Like, yeah, they knew I played football, but I mean, I wasn't playing football every day.
Man,
at nighttime
if you were a
when I was at the
dancer,
club.
you had all the women.
Like,
you know what I'm saying?
And it was saucy because you could like really go in with the turfing, or you could smooth it down to the R&B, you know what I'm saying? And like, you could dance at a girl in the corner.
Boogie. Oh my God.
Look at DeMonte. Look at DeMonte.
Perfect example.
Perfect example.
You dance R&B music, he gonna come in the fly ass
fit. With the fit.
You feel me?
Yeah.
He's gonna get the boogie in on you and moving on you.
Yeah.
Oh my God. You know, he got a crazy girl fan base when we was coming up. They love DeMonte. DeMonte didn't have to do much to beat people. He used to just beat people just being clean.
He one of the first niggas that I seen start to battle the R&B music.
Yeah.
He's like one of the first people that I seen. It could have been somebody else, I don't know, but who I seen.
I know for our era, for sure.
Yeah.
Around our era, like, You know, we was trying to dance to all the other stuff, but D, he was always dancing
smooth.
to R&B music.
Yeah.
He always wanted R&B first.
Yeah. So,
Shout out to D.
shout out to him. So the music and the culture, you know, brings everything together.
Yep.
And I think you doing a big part. You got your hand in that, like, tough. You feel me? And also the events. You know what I'm saying? You got your event, WDA.
Yes,
We
sir.
make classics. Indeed. Hey, every time I watch a battle and that come on, I say it with it. I'm like,
For real?
indeed. Yeah, it's catchy as hell, brother. It's catchy as hell. So for Shirley, but how has that been going for you from when you first started doing the battles until now? Like, is it easier? Did it get harder? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what's that process of creating the event?
Stressful.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Definitely can be stressful, but definitely a lot of, I say being an event organizer has probably been one of my most hardest jobs out of any job I've ever done, working a 9 to 5, just being strictly honest. But I've also learned a lot being an organizer and having a platform, because that's when I really started to kick in on business.
Yeah.
And learning the business language, learning how to put stuff together, and then seeing how stuff come back that, like, you know, when you in your purpose and you just creating, and you thinking you doing what you supposed to do, not knowing that you doing what you supposed to do then save somebody else.
Right.
Or then help somebody else.
Right.
You know, so it's like
Kind of what we talked about progeny.
right, just being who they were. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Not knowing that played a part in all of our childhood, a huge part of all our childhood,
Like,
all the battles, all the garage battles, all the sessions, going to Venice Beach. You know what I'm saying? When we used to go down to Venice Beach and shit like that, or
The Bay versus LA.
You know, all type of, you know what I'm saying? It's the same, like, you know, it hit different. You know, you go through your ups and downs, but then it do hit different when you see it come back in people's parents or the kids, or be like, man, I appreciate what you did because it kept my son out of trouble, or you know what I'm saying, or it kept my niece busy. She would come to the events and stuff like that, or it inspired people to start dancing. Because now I've been around long enough to where some of the dancers had their own kids battle at the platform. Like, that's how long we've been in it, where like they kids in battle on the platform, or now they old enough and they come into the battle. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it got its ups and downs like any business, or like anything you go through as a platform. Any type of emotion you probably can think of. I know you've been through that too, having a business.
I'm going through it right now, trying to put together a battle.
Man,
you know what's crazy? I'm trying to put together.
Stressful.
I'm trying to put together a battle of 8 niggas. I'm doing top 8, but it's gonna be like a pool.
Like a pool?
Like a pool battle. You know, everybody do 2 battles, and you know, the process. I want to talk to you later off camera about that too. But nigga, you know how hard it is to get 8 people?
Yeah.
Just. I'm
That's
like,
not
dog.
only gonna battle, but like do the basic stuff. That's what I was gonna try to say. Is like, I think something that we did need to work on our community is professionalism.
Oh, bingo.
Our professionalism has to upgrade, like ASAP.
Yeah.
Like, you can't say you a professional dancer and you don't have no professional pictures, no professional headshots. You can't be on time. Right? You think you bigger than a platform or a program, or something that falls around you. Like, these hardworking people didn't pay their money to come see y'all perform.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's just more of the professionalism, how we talk to people when we book people, right? How we communicate with each other. It's a lot of more professionalism that needs to definitely be upgraded for sure. You can't say you a professional dancer and you want to get paid, or people want to get paid for gigs, and you can't do basic professional.
Right. You can't speak the language.
You can't speak the language.
Right.
You a dope artist, but you don't got these other criteria to say you a professional dancer. So that's what I will encourage. Like,
it's just like going to court and you being your own lawyer.
Right.
Like, you might have all the information, all the proof that you ain't did what they claiming you did. But if you don't speak the language of the judge, the other lawyer, the prosecutor, they can remove all that information by just speaking to the judge and saying, Judge, we object, null and void, all the whatever that language is.
That code is stuff that we don't.
And the judge is like thrown out, and now you can't even use your your evidence
right
in the court.
In
so
the
it's
court.
like the same thing you said, professionalism.
Professionalism.
How you show up, how you show
Because
up.
that's bigger than anything. Like, it's bigger than the dancing. It's bigger than, because that's a part of your integrity, your morals, your character.
Yeah.
Because who gonna want to book a person if they gonna read off your morals and character just off of that? Like, okay. Didn't respond to the email. You didn't. You don't want to pick up your calls. What type of artwork is this for the flyer? You drinking a Hennessy bottle in the picture? You holding a blunt? Now people, it's like, I think you dope, but I can't book you because you
gonna make my business look bad.
Look crazy.
I can't work with you because you gonna make what I got going. The sponsors don't like that.
Don't like that.
Whatever sponsor it is.
Well, if you are trying to get a sponsor, you ain't gonna get them like that.
Man,
come on. We can talk about that one all day.
So that's why I wanted to ask you this, because putting together an event is a little bit different. I don't think a lot of people understand what it takes to put together an event. Even with my dog Joe, the what was it, the Kill Crump, when they did the OTF.
OTF?
They did the one that Eyes and Crush
about that, right?
He was like, man, that's a lot of stress putting it together.
It's a lot.
And I posted on Facebook, I said, Joe Styles don't get enough credit for what he's doing, because that's a big event.
That is.
They
did Kid Monster joint too, I think, at that too, right?
Yeah,
like Kid Monster joint too.
Yeah, like it takes a lot, because there's so many moving parts, from the DJs to the staging. Even I talked to Tariq when we talked to Double or Nothing.
Okay, yeah.
The stages, the lights,
the lighting,
the venue, the dancers, the teams that come and perform,
all that.
Like, you got to deal with, and then you got to deal with the like we talked about earlier, the egos of dancers.
I know you. Oh, bro, can I get in for 15 instead of 30?
Come on now.
Bro.
Come on now.
Man, I ain't got it, bro. But so why are you coming to something that you know that you can't come to if you don't got the money to purchase?
Right. But you're gonna expect if you win, you're gonna expect to get paid.
Right. You want to get paid, but you know what I'm saying? Where do they do that at? Where you go to a place, you go to the movies, you go out to dinner, and you tell them I only got half of the bill. I know the bill was this, but I only got half of that. Is it cool? Then next week I can.
Right.
What? You see if you gonna get up out of there, and they ain't gonna call the police on your ass so fast.
So goddamn quick. Yeah, you can go in the movie. You can go in the movie, but the police will be out here waiting for you when you
right out in front. So, we got a value in, you know what I'm saying? You treat everything else the same way. The ego of like thinking you know somebody, or you think a person's supposed to feel like, no, this is business.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all want to get treated with business and get paid, and y'all want this and plus ones and this and all this other stuff.
Right.
It's stuff that come with that.
It's a
They don't know about being in the red, guy.
Yeah.
They don't know nothing about no P&L, guy. Gotta pump my shit a little bit. They don't know nothing about no profit and loss sheets and being in the red and
the return on investment.
And you trying to make float on what
ROIs.
maintains a company before you even get to putting together a whole event. The stuff behind the scenes, the franchise tax board you gotta pay every year, $800, right? Man, come on.
Come on now, hey.
Oh, let me get in the.
I asked one of my partners.
They don't know the maintenance.
I ain't gonna say who, because we all in the same. But I asked one of my partners out in the northern, the Sacramento area, how much it costs to throw their event. He was like, shit, at least 20,000.
Ooh.
I was like, that's the low end. He was like, for us,
and that's the low end.
Yes. He was like, you probably can get an event off for $7,000 to $10,000. I said, what you mean 7? Because this is when I first started like looking at it or whatever. He was like, well, you got to pay the DJ.
Yep.
You got to pay the judges.
Yep.
You got to pay the venue.
Yep.
You got to pay the winner.
Yep.
He's like, but you probably have to, if you're in a theater,
the host and all that.
You got to pay the host,
the graphics,
the videographer, and then you might have to pay if you in a theater.
Don't forget the liability insurance, depending on how big the venue is. Liability insurance,
you might have to pay the people who run the theater as well, like lighting and sound. And if you in a theater,
the team that circulate everything. Yep, that's on the floor.
So it's a
lot of it's a lot of moving. That's why when I be saying on my battles, yes, I'm charging 30, and I'm not gonna stop charging 30. Let's be clear, like and I'm still actually like I could be charging more, but I know the market. You know what I mean? But 30 is
It's a sweet spot.
It's a sweet spot. Midpoint. Like, it costs a lot. Like you said, from these venues, the production. You know what I'm saying? I didn't spend thousands. You know what I'm saying, to build my platform to where it is, and it's still not where I'm still working to get it to. You know what I mean? It take a lot of work for one event. That's why it'd be hard to throw 15, 20 events. A lot of people don't want to deal with that type of stress that comes with that every time you throw an event. It's a lot.
I haven't thrown a battle
call outs, people call out the day of, I can't make it.
Yeah.
What?
I haven't thrown a battle yet, but the intensive that I threw last year, stressful.
Now you're gonna do good though.
Because I did everything by myself. From like the flyers, the marketing, promoting, the filming, the teaching.
So you was stressed.
I brought people in, bro.
Yeah.
Bro,
You was stressed.
Stressed. That's where these gray hairs is coming in from.
I got a couple on the side too.
It be growing in because I just be going, and I'm the type to where I'm like, I gotta do it now. I'm gonna do it now. Cause like I even had I had them email submissions before people got accepted.
Oh.
So you had to get accepted into the intensive. So I had to watch me and a couple other people I won't say because anonymous. We had to go through all the submissions, pick who we wanted to, pick who would benefit, pick who might go next time.
Oh yeah, that alone is a headache.
You know what I'm saying? Getting there, teaching, making sure everything is set up. You know what I'm saying? Like, luckily, shout out to Red Bull. They came in and helped a little bit, you know what I'm saying? But doing it alone,
man, they be trying to talk all that independent shit, man.
I don't want to be independent. I don't.
They don't understand what that means. And I
don't want to be self-made. I want a team.
Right.
I need a team with me, brother.
Because everybody be like, you know, oh man, there is some pride like, yeah, I did this, I did that, but it's like, yeah, but you could have got where you wanted quicker if you had a team.
If you had a team
if you kind of let your ego go a little bit, or like hold on too tight and just get the right people, even if it's 2 or 3 people, you having 6, 7, 8 more hands, it makes so much better.
I'm learning that now because I was one of those people that like I'm self-made, I'm independent, I want to do everything by myself. This, that. I was doing it, but I would always hit a ceiling.
A ceiling, right?
You hit a ceiling because my arms are only so big to where I can reach a certain whatever.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Like my brain, I'm only able to I don't want to water so many plants when I could just water one and have people there watering the rest of the plants. You get what I'm saying? And that's how everything grows.
Yep.
So I had to learn that. That's why I want to ask you about that.
No, for real, me too. Like, I was like that too.
It's important that we talk about stuff like this within the culture so others know.
Trying to hold on. Like
the younger people that's trying to throw battles know how to.
Mine came more from people getting burnt.
Yeah,
like
absolutely.
I was originally trying to bring everybody in when I was throwing events.
Right.
And it just didn't work out that way. Like my whole thing from the gate was like, yo, McFly do DJing outside of dancing. So I would have McFly DJ at my events when I was doing, remember the Treasure Island events I was doing?
Yeah.
Right from the community that we love and that we rock with. Before Crow like got popping with Blacklight, he was shooting the UDLs and stuff like that.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, Blacklight Entertainment. You go see it pop right up. He was shooting battles. He was shooting UDL battles. Like, but then a lot of people just at that time, and we was young and stuff, so I get it too. But I realized when I got older, I was kind of ahead, like my thinking. Yeah. People just wasn't there yet. Yeah. And it was like, all right, I had a couple experience with that. Like, you try to bring everybody in, everybody didn't want to do that. So then I was like, shit, I'm gonna do everything. Y'all ain't stopping what I'm doing. I'm about to keep it pushing. Right. But then the more deeper I got into the business, the more I was like, yeah, I'm burnt out. Like, I need a team. You know what I'm saying? Like, I need a team now. And now I got the resources to have a team, but I gotta open up my mouth and speak now. Yeah. You know, it's one of those sometimes it be right in front of you, but you ain't open up your mouth to speak to even see what somebody can offer you or what they willing to help you with. Right. You know what I'm saying? And once I started doing that. And sometimes being in the position that you start to learn it, you start to learn the business so much, you start to see where you can put people in places so where they can capitalize and fully. You took the words out of my mouth. You know what I'm saying? Like, get to that next. I know you're not good with this, but I know you perfect with this. You perfect. Let me put you here and we gonna really grow. We gonna scale this motherfucker all the way up to the top. You feel me? Like, so it's crazy because I like I said, I don't think the younger generation really know what it takes to be put in these type of events, and we need to talk about this more because I feel like some of the older niggas don't either. Respectfully, I'm just being all the way out. I can't just get at the young bull. Yeah. Some of the older people, they don't come from that Aaron, that ain't everybody thing. They don't really, sometimes they don't fully know, understand
what's
how
going
much.
on, right? Because
Like,
they ain't been there, though.
They ain't been there.
You know
so
what
I
I'm
don't
saying?
fully, yeah. But it's a lot. We definitely there with that.
And I'm saying that because I wish there was more turf dance events.
I agree.
Just like in Sacramento, because I mainly danced after I left Fairfield and I went to LA. Or I went to Sacramento, went to LA, then went back to Sacramento.
Yeah.
A lot of my dancing started in Sacramento, so I want to give that culture back to Sacramento.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And even with just the hip hop freestyle world, it used to be a damn near battle almost at least once a month. But
every
push
other
it
week,
more like
damn near.
Yeah, push it more like 2. That's what I'm saying. Like every
2,
other
3
week.
weeks. It was something.
Now,
you gonna get 1 or 2 a year.
boy, you gotta go all the way to the city.
Or you gotta go.
You gotta go to Modesto. You might get one in Sac. Then you gotta go.
Cause it's a lot.
You know what I'm saying? You gotta go to the town.
People don't want to do it with the BS.
But even
you
then,
kind of get burnt out. You like,
and it's not even a lot of turf dance battles.
Nope.
But that's why this is another reason why I thought Get Wet was so important to the community or to our generation.
Yep.
Is because they'll be right here with a speaker.
Yep. Speaker and a little mat.
And we were just recording it and put it on YouTube.
And put it on YouTube and get the boogie in.
And get to boogie.
It was more simple. It was more simplified at that time. That's what I was saying before all the other stuff kick in. The people getting paid, the medals, the traveling to different states and doing. It was a little more simplified. Music, a speaker, we put a little mat out here, you know what I'm saying? We get it in.
And the crowd is the people
that's
walking
come
by.
around and come watch.
Yep. The crowd is the people that's walking
Some
by.
of that I do miss, like a little bit more simplified. Some of that I do miss, but I also like we talk about evolution.
And that's what I'm trying to do with my event. That's why I was like, I ain't gonna get a game. I ain't gonna say too much on camera, but I'm gonna talk to you after because I'm trying to simplify it to where the audience can get back into it. Because I think a lot of dance styles, a lot of dance battles, missing the audience, which makes it fun because now it's just filled with a bunch of dancers.
Yep.
And you know how dancers get when they watch other dancers dance.
Right.
We ain't gonna say it out loud, but
yeah,
we know how you
gotta hold your shit.
We know how it get. Like you're not gonna, you know what I'm saying? You're not about to be too hype off another dancer.
Yeah.
But I want to bring that essence of like the crowd coming back, like the cheering. Because even when I watch those battles, even when I've been overseas, you know what I'm saying? My first overseas battle was Just Debut. One of the biggest fucking battles in the world.
In the world.
You know what I'm saying? We won in New York, and then we went to Paris.
Okay.
And we battled at the Moulin Rouge before they did like all the top 16 on the big stage. It was a small stage, and then it was a top 8 on the big stage.
Okay.
So we went to Moulin Rouge, and you just see, I'm just looking around like, dog, I'm thinking I'm at a Warriors game or something, brother. Like, all these people here, paid 30 euros. All these people. Brother, I'm like, ain't no way they come air. All these people come to see dance.
Nah, for real, they do.
And that was in 2014.
See,
now
crazy.
With social media,
right?
Everybody know about these events. Everybody is coming to these events. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I be looking at overseas sometimes. I be like, man, like that's how our stuff's supposed to be.
It's supposed to be like that, but the one thing they do is they protect and preserve the culture.
I was just finna say
they didn't create it though. I say it on camera. They didn't create it. But they learned it and they protect it, preserve it.
And they support the arts more overseas.
Bingo.
Way more than America.
Bingo. You can actually be a dancer full-time overseas.
Facts. That's why I'm saying that.
Yeah, like.
The Crumpers put me on that.
Yeah.
Like messing with Neo and Prissy and all. Like they was the ones telling me like, man, you tripping. You need to, years ago, you need to go overseas, Squirt. That's where the chicken at. They gonna boop, boop,
That's why I was over there. That's why I was over there teaching all the time, boy.
They was trying to, it was like, it's different. The love different, the support different,
and even like the dancers from Europe, they have a thing. I believe, I was told, I could be wrong, correct me. They can correct me in the comments if I'm wrong. But the government pays them. Yeah. And then they pay the taxes at the end of the year. Yep. So
I've heard the same thing.
You get paid from the government to go dance.
That's what one of our teammates did.
And then the money.
He got a grant from, he's from Germany. I didn't mean to cut you off. He's from Germany. And shout out to Max from Boogie Bye. He came, so, you know, Okami live in London. Yeah. So he said the way he explains, like, Germany's an hour away from like a train ride or like flying.
Europe is this big. They all, Germany, France.
They all right there?
They all right there. They like, how we look at the Bay to New York, you could fit Europe inside of that
really?
That distance. Yeah, they all train right away. Hour 2 train ride. We don't got that. Hour 2 train ride is, nigga, what? San Jose?
Yeah. Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Like with all the stops and shit. Like
he was saying that he was able to come out here for like 3 months because he got a grant from the government. They had like all these government art grants and stuff like that. Like really gave him some chicken where he stayed for like 2-3 months.
brother, when I went to,
he's like they support the arts a little bit more out.
when I did my first,
I said, man,
when I did my first teaching tour with Hip Hop International in France, nigga, they had, you know how they used to put like posters up and flyers of like with the movies and stuff that's going on around the city? They had that for the dance event. So we was driving in the city. I'm looking at my face on different posters around the city.
That's crazy.
And I'm like, yo, and I'm having a culture shock like, this is like a thing? They like, yeah, we take the arts here serious. And dance is a part of the arts. So like people who don't dance, families who don't got no family members that dance, they would go to events like that because they just love the art of dance. And I feel like that's the disconnect from our I wouldn't say community, but our culture around the world in the States. Like random, like people who don't watch dance and don't got no family, they're like, I'm not going to a dance show. You know what I'm saying? But it's different over there how they work. Yeah. So I'm like, how do we build that? How do we build that here?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's why, going back to what you said, I'm trying to simplify it to like spoon feed. And then let's build on that. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's build on that. Like, everything don't gotta be a TV show. Everything don't gotta be a big battle or a big production.
It don't. Yeah, everything gotta be a big production.
Like, let's get back to what it really is. Like, let's go outside. You know what I'm saying? Call outs. Meet me at so-and-so park. Cool. If you want somebody to pull up with a camera, the cameraman donate your little hour, 2 hour, nigga, don't charge nobody. Just pull up with the camera. Cool, put it out. You know what I'm saying? Like, there will be times where we will need the big productions.
100%.
But
100%.
let's also fill in that little gap that we don't have.
Balance. We need that too.
You know what I'm saying? So
where it's more just simplified.
Yeah, so that's what I'm trying to do. You know what I'm saying? Get that going.
Okay. Hell yeah.
Me? So you got another event coming up? What's up?
Yeah, man. August 15th, man. Duelist Styles 3. Duelist Styles is like one of my, I call it like my summer madness. If people in the battle rap, you know what I'm saying? You know, Smack DVD and all that. That's like one of his like big events. Summer Madness, no, that's like for dancing, like for us, that's one of like my big theme battles where I got other people coming from different states to battle us as turf dancers out here in the Bay Area. So we got people from Chicago coming out, New York, Memphis, the DMV, Florida, London, San Diego, Vegas. Yeah. We in there pretty thick. Whacking, popping, juking, turfing, hip hop. We got all type of stuff on there. Botanatium. Yeah. That's what I haven't seen it in person live, but it's this young lady that that I respect. Like I respect her art. Right. She's coming out here to do a choreo piece, a performance piece. Okay. Hyeni. Yeah. She's super dope. I think she won like the Red Bull competition out in Chicago. Okay. But she's like a movement. She's a movement artist, as she would say. You know what I'm saying? But she got foundations in Botanatium, which is like one of their oldest styles in India. How she was kind of like explaining to me. I think I know who you're talking about. You might. I mean, you know a lot of that. You might. Dance World is small. Yeah. Big but small. So like I'm super excited about that. The Turfing's doing the choreography piece. I'm really excited about that. Yeah. You know, cause I love seeing that. I love choreo. Like turf choreo. And like to your point of like when we was talking earlier about just trying to bridge different stuff. Like everything don't gotta be a battle. Like the Fiends, we know, have battled hundreds of people, right? We all know like as they name and they brand for years. But the fact that they did like go out the way to try to go learn, and let's get in this realm and start working on this and learning this. It's like I wanted to have them come to the platform and it's come to the community, and we get to see our own people, our home, people come from our soil, our thing, see it live right there. So, I'm super excited about that. At the end of the day, turf is still an art. It's still an art. It's still an art form. It's still an art. And it can be showcased as such. It doesn't have to be just a battle style. It don't got it. Hello. Just like how Lil Bug does with Memphis Jukin. Yes. This nigga be on runways. Musicals and runways and stuff. And dancing to violins. You know what I'm saying? Like we could do different things with it.
Yeah.
So I'm really excited about that. And I mean, what we got? What I say? Yeah, we got G-Nerve versus Skeeter.
Okay.
We got Harari versus CC.
Yeah.
That's whacking and popping.
Yeah.
Skeeter and G-Nerve, turfing and juking.
Yeah.
Dav and OG Jaws.
Oh, OG Jaws coming out?
Yeah, he pulling up too. Dav and OG Jaws, that's gonna be fire.
I know Dav in the lab right now.
He is. I was on the phone on the way here talking to us.
I know Dav in the lab right now.
He locking in. Dopey and Light Feet Jones.
Okay.
That's gonna be fire. So you got Turfing and Light Feet.
Yeah.
Feel of the Future and Happy Feet. Happy Feet
Light Feet Jones. I think like me and Light Feet Jones got some issues.
Why? Oh, shit.
I was saying, you know me, I ain't afraid to speak my mind to nobody. But it's all fun and games. I'm saying this because I'm just, for the content now, you know what I'm saying? But he saw me doing a Harlem Shake on Instagram. And he was like, oh, you must have been watching us. And I was like, nigga, I ain't been watching nobody. Like, I just kind of, I see what I see.
You picked it up.
And I picked it up because I do choreography too. So I learned how to pick stuff up by just seeing it or seeing my people do it or whatever the case may be. And we kind of got into a little banter on Instagram or whatever the case may be. And I could tell he was like trying to be he had the old head spirit. I ain't gonna call him an old head. He had the old head spirit of like, you need to do this and you need to do that.
Oh, okay.
And I'm looking at it like, I pay basic, I do what I want. Like, ain't nobody gonna tell me what I'm gonna do, you know what I'm saying? But like I said, it's all love. It's all within dance. I ain't got no personal problem. I ain't got no personal beef with him. But I am gonna be at the battle. I am gonna say what's up to him. I ain't gonna tease him about it. You feel me? It's gonna be love when I see him. But I'm gonna make sure he know. You know what I'm saying? But I just had to say that on camera because I thought it was funny. But shout out to him though.
Yeah, he said, you got me weak. I said, what?
Shaky Jones. Shaky Jones.
Shaky Jones. He juiced too, man. Shout out to Light Feet Jones. He excited about coming out here.
He nice.
Light Feet Jones is nice.
Yeah.
Him and Dopey gonna be fire.
Yeah.
Happy Feet from Florida. Hip hop dancer up out of Florida.
I know Happy. Yeah.
He battling in Feel of the Future.
Ooh.
Feel the turf and hip, you know what I'm saying? So we mixing it up.
Yeah.
We mixing it up this time, and then we got a 7 to Smoke tournament for a $500 cash prize.
Okay.
Belt, medal, and you get whoever the winner is get a free raw dance visuals as well, a dance video.
Yeah.
So whoever the winner is, right off the back that day.
Yeah. So go around the corner, knock that out real quick.
You know what I'm saying? So people, make sure y'all sign up for the tournament. You know what I'm saying? Tickets is online for sale. Go tap in. It's definitely gonna be the battle of the year. I definitely feel like it's gonna be battle of the year. The energy, man. I mean, we got everybody coming out here, to the Bay Area. So that's an excited feeling. New talent, people ain't seen out here before. Maybe seen on the internet, but ain't got to see them do their thing in person.
In real life, yeah.
Real life.
It's different. The energy is different in real life.
Y'all gotta pull up, man. August 15th, Duelist Styles 3 is where you gonna wanna be at Inner Groove Studio, legendary studio in Oakland from 2 to 7 p.m. $30 admission, $15 for the kids. Infants is free. $30 to sign up for the 7 to Smoke tournament online. Yeah, pull up, man.
Hey, Shaq, get there. And if you ain't there, you in the
I'm
square.
gonna be there, doing this.
Yeah, I'm gonna be there.
Doing this content, streaming,
I'm pulling up with
popping
the camera, man.
All right, he gonna have them cameras out.
So you better come with the heat, because the cameras is out.
You gonna keep it a buck.
For sure. And it's gonna be live. So whatever I say, you gotta deal with it. But with that said, also, do you plan on putting out more music?
Yeah. Me and Dav working on a project right now. Well, I got Dav, my boy Don Bailey, that's from out here from Fairfield.
I know Don.
Yep, Don work, with a lot of different artists. Me and Don, who else? I got a couple producers. I'm locking in right now. I think me and Dav got we got 5-6 records. I got Dav on a record. That's actually a big thing for me. He actually wanted to get on something he heard and was like, let me get on it. I got some stuff coming with some big artists and stuff too.
Right.
That I'm excited for, a new step, a level for me.
Yeah.
So make sure y'all look out for that. I want to play a couple tracks, off record. Tell me what you think.
Yeah.
A couple of Dav joints.
Yeah.
So Dance Rap God 2 is definitely on the way. That's coming. King Scorpion is single out right now. Shot by Crow, by well, he call it the Aya Crow now, I think, right? I think it's like the Aya Crow.
Yeah.
Aya Crow / Black White Entertainment. Then in the meantime, yeah, I'm always working on some music. I'm always in the studio working.
Heard.
You know what I mean?
Hey, man.
Make sure y'all go vote too, man. You know what I'm saying? The Josie Music Awards in Nashville. You know what I'm saying? I submitted for Hip Hop Album of the Year, Hip Hop Single of the Year, Hip Hop Music Video of the Year, and Rising Star of the Year. And then the Hollywood Independent Awards is coming up in the summer. So, you know, I submitted for Album of the Year, Single of the Year. So, you know what I mean? Make sure y'all go tap in. You know, I'm trying to get nominated. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
you know what I mean? I'm trying to get
up. We're going to send them positive vibes. We're going to send them blessings all the way to you, brother, because you deserve it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you really been putting the work, and you really putting on for the city of Fairfield, the 7 sale. If it's one person who I can say who really like put it in, grassroots, from the soils, you know what I'm saying? It's you. You feel me? It's you. So I definitely want to give you flowers, and that's why I wanted to do this interview. When you told me you wanted to do it, I was like, bet, say less, we gotta get it.
Hell
we gotta lock it in, because it's important it's important for me, but it's also important for the city. It's also important for the people that's grown up in Fairfield to see people like me, you, Matt, Faye. You know what I'm saying? I even say Greg Chapkins was out here for a minute. His studio was down the street. You know, it's important for people to see us and hear these stories, and to let them know that we came from wherever we came from and how we came from it, they can too.
100%.
You feel me? So, yeah, let the people know where they can find you at: Instagram, social media, all that.
Oh, man, y'all can find me on Instagram, Scorpion the Dance MC. TikTok, same thing, Scorpion the Dance MC. YouTube, Scorpion the Dance MC. Same with WDA, Worldwide Dance Association, on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, all platforms. I just appreciate you, man, for having this dope conversation, this dope interview.
This ain't the last one, because I didn't get everything that I wanted to, but I wanted to keep the interview, you know, around a certain time.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? We go for sure tap in again, brother.
You know, we've been rocking for what, you know, for many years.
Forever.
For forever. So it's definitely like full circle, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Everything that you doing yourself with your clothing brand, your content, your music, you being a father, you know, I'm like, this motherfucker got kids and shit now, and a whole family and everything now. So I salute what you doing and shit too,
Appreciate
but we gonna keep putting on the city, Fairfield. I love y'all. We love y'all.
Yeah.
We ain't gonna stop turf dancing as a whole. We love y'all. We gonna keep pushing through the obstacles. We gonna get where we going. We ain't gonna stop. The Bay Area, stand up, man. And let's just keep working, man. Greatness, man.
And it's love, you feel me, from the Bay to LA, Bay to New York.
Let me say this one last thing before I get out of here. To piggyback on something you said earlier. They've been saying this for years. like we know Fairfield is the North Bay area.
Right, we know that.
We got the North Bay area.
We know that.
The East Bay.
Yeah, we
the South
that.
Bay, right?
We know that.
We got multiple counties. It's what, 7 counties? You can name the counties, right? Solano County is one of the counties. Okay, so all the little, you know what I'm saying? They've been saying that for years, even to this day sometimes, but
yeah.
I mean, you can't argue the map. I mean, it's just pure.
Right. And sometimes I get what they say when they say that, because some people might think culturally, because we don't got the trains and ain't all
the BART system,
you know, the BART system and all that.
This and that. It's like
cool.
Okay.
Cool. But you see this water we sitting on right here?
Literally. You can literally drive this boat to San Francisco.
you see this water?
They was out there canoeing or whatever the shit they was doing.
You feel me? You see this?
Out there,
you see this water sitting right behind us. It comes from somewhere.
You know,
but whatever. You know, I'm not here to argue.
Yeah, we not. You know, it's just like, hey, you know, we here.
I appreciate you saying that.
And you know, I gotta put some respect on the city, man. It's a historic city. We got a lot of history here as well. Mike Mosley, Rick Rock, you know what I'm saying? Federation.
You
know what I'm saying? Yeah. And more. A lot of people used to record out here. A lot of legends,
Sage,
pioneers.
the Gemini, shout out to my cousin.
Sage.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I mean? So that just be my thing. We gonna always represent for the city, but just for people that act like, you know, that it's like, no, it's the North Bay area.
It is what it is.
That's all it is. We love y'all though. You know what I'm saying?
It is what it is. But yeah, my brother, like I said, I appreciate you, man. We gonna show love to everybody. I just want to make sure I show love to the people I grew up with. You feel me? Came in the game. And you know what I'm saying? And we still putting in work.
Still pushing it.
So I appreciate that, man. I
we
appreciate
old and young at the same time.
Right. I appreciate you, spending a little hour and a half with me to chop it up. You know? So, but yeah, make sure you guys like this video, subscribe to the channel. It's your boy King Mosi 707. You dig?
Indeed.
Wait. We got a WDA. We make classics. Indeed.